All right, so I got everything set up. I got my Kendra's Boutique hot comb. I have my Cosa iron here along with my flat iron. I mostly use mine, but sometimes I'll use this. You'll see, especially if I'm doing color, because I don't want to mess mine up. So I've sacrificed this one here, which is why it's red. I have my spray bottle. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It is slightly broke, but the spray still works. That's all that matters. My Red Can One United thermal spray, quick blowout, leaf and flower, CBD molecular oil. I have my S3 spray by Influence and my BioSilk natural hold. This is all I'm gonna need. This is like the all-star lineup, okay? Even if I didn't have these, as long as you have your spray bottle, some type of oil, either one of the two, and a finishing spray, this is really all you need to get started, okay? So don't feel like you got to grab all of these products. I just accumulate stuff over time. I just opened up that brand new comb I just showed you guys. I have my bobby pins here and then my lightener for my next client. I have a brush in here, round brush there, some clips, comb, extra comb, of course my keys, edge control, more shower caps. I have my blow dryer under there, more what's it called, Shades EQ underneath in case I need extra towels. I have all the red hair color sitting over here, shampoo here, everything ready to go. Nobody's getting a steamer today. I'm gonna use this for my best friend though, just to give her a little extra love, but nobody booked that, so that's extra. Plain services, in and out, deep condition under the dryer for the basic soap press for 10 minutes under here. And then I have some brand new towels that I grabbed. So I already have my clean ones sitting here. So what I'm gonna do, I like to do this for every client, even if I'm doing color or not. I'll just sit the towels here. And then, you know, once they come in, I'll just throw the towel in the cape, have them come over here, so on and so forth. All right, so now that we got that out the way, welcome to my channel, everyone. It is your girl, Cassandra Olivia, back with yet another silk press tutorial. In this video, I have one of my preteen / tween clients coming in. It was the first day of school, actually starting after Labor Day tomorrow. So her mom brought her in so that way she can get a silk press. So really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys how her hair looked at the bowl and how she came in. Her hair was super natural. And she doesn't press her hair too often, so she did have a little bit of tangling just at the roots, just from having in like protective styles. So what I did first, before I went and shampooed her, I did detangle her hair prior. I went in, I did 4 shampoos. I did a deep cleanse first twice, then I did a moisturizing shampoo, and then I finished it with the stimulating shampoo. And then after that, I did deep condition her hair with the steam, which is what you guys saw in the beginning. And that's when I thought, you know what, let me record. I asked her and her mom, they were both cool with it. So that's that. As you can see, she has a ton of beautiful hair. She is natural. And again, because she had a little bit of tangle at the roots, the best thing I do in this situation is just detangle it as much as I can before I shampoo the hair. But then the real work is going to come when you're going into also blow dry. So you want to make sure that you're taking the hair in subsections, which are like mini sections, right? And you want to detangle the hair from the ends of the hair all the way up to the root. You never want to start at the root first because you do not want to cause more tangles. So that's what you guys see me doing here. Of course, it's sped up because this service took me about 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I didn't want to bore you guys to death. So you're going to see some of this sped up, obviously. But just know I did take my time to blow dry her. It took me about an hour actually to blow dry her hair. So that was the bulk of this service. Once we were done shampooing her hair and everything, I always take about 25 to 30 minutes on my shampoo. You guys know I do not skimp out. And then what else? Oh yeah, and then I did the deep condition. So that was about 25-30 minutes. Again, the blow dry took another hour, so that's already an hour and a half. And then it only took me a little bit of time to press her out, trim her ends, and then curl her. So what you guys are just going to see me here doing in this video, I'm just putting in a little bit of that Redken that I showed in the beginning, the thermal spray, as well as some leaf and flower molecular oil. And then once I put that in the hair, I just made sure that each section that I was doing was saturated. So that's why I have that spray bottle nearby. So enjoy while I blow her hair out, and I will be back shortly. A few questions that I'm always asked as well is, where am I located? I'm located in Delaware. My salon suite is in Bear, Delaware, or Newcastle, Delaware. And yeah, and I don't really service kids, but I do kids of like my faithful clients. So if you've been coming to me for a while and you have a kid, as long as they have home training, they can sit still, they're not going to be kicking and screaming, I will service you. But I try to gear my services more towards adults, just because, like I told you guys before, no cap, I have over 900 clients signed up for my mailing list, and these are all adults, okay? So with that being said, I don't really have time to do kids, and it's just, for me personally, if I'm going to do a kid, they have to be like mature. They can't take up more time than it usually would take me, because in that case, I would rather just do an adult, get paid, you know, same price. Second question is, I do charge the same exact price for kids and adults. There's no price difference. The reason being, again, I have so many clients. So if you really want your kid to come get their hair serviced by me versus me doing an adult client that I could do and make the same amount or more, I'm going to charge you for my time. With me being in the game over 10 years, a master stylist, my clients don't budge, and they understand like, okay, it's all in like the technique and what she does. So it is worth it. Of course, you can find stylists that are cheaper. Do what works best for you. But me and my clientele, oh, we finna turn up. So here you just see me. I'm blow drying her with my Rusk Speed Freak blow dryer. And I will link everything in my Amazon store, as well as put it in the description box. So if you guys want to know exactly what I'm using, you're able to see it there as well.
It's melting of it. Yeah. Oh no. My name, I go down on my knees and pray. Every in the morning, I say, my blessing me again. Mama told me, don't you worry, you will make it. Enemy, they can't never name you leave it. Everybody know how I can't get it. You fuck up, don't come body. I never see something. They want to deal with me. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. I come from the street with no money day. I walk up for 3 years to my place. Nobody go look at my face. They go say I not be bullshit. I got to pay many credits. I know what I'm facing. I gotta make it. No devil go beat up my destiny for shining. Mama, you want pray for me. She many years before she go on knees. There people who make them all support me. And they pray no your name. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. I don't go, tell me which bus stop. I don't day on top. Tell my
All right, with that being said, whenever you guys are doing natural hair clients, I want to stress this more than anything. You want to make sure that you are actually taking your time, you're checking in with your client, you're saturating the hair, you're sectioning the hair, you're detangling, you're asking them, is this okay? Is this too rough? Is there anything else I can do to make you more comfortable? Do you need to use the restroom? Can I take your jacket? Good morning. What temperature do you like your water? These are the small little things that make such a huge difference, okay? So the whole appointment, I'm literally asking the client, like, how does this feel? Are you comfortable? Do I need to readjust? How is your neck? How does your head feel? Am I being too rough? I do this throughout the appointment, even for my regulars, just because you always want to make sure that your client is comfortable while you're doing the service and you don't want to rush, okay? So you want to make sure that you block out enough time to do these type of services, and you always plan for the worst, meaning that if it takes you, let's say, an hour 15 to do a press, which is what it takes me on an average day, average client, no frills, I book out 2 hours and 35 minutes. The reason being is because you want to have extra time just in case you have a client with longer hair. They may have tangles. They may want to add on a trim and forgot to put it on the service. They may run a few minutes late. So I try to factor all of these things into each appointment. So that way, when I get a client that has like a little bit different of a situation, I'm not overbooking myself or I'm not overextending myself, meaning that when my client comes in after, she's not waiting for an extra hour because I'm behind. Okay. So these are just the things that I've learned over time. Take my word for it. It makes all of the difference. And this is going to be coming on my membership though. Shout out to Redken and Framar. They have reached out to me and sent me so many goodies within the last few weeks. I've just been on super lazy mode, and with it being a holiday weekend and me working 2 jobs now, your girl has been super tired. So I really, really appreciate you guys for just sticking around and being patient. But yeah, I'm going to finish blow drying her out. And then afterwards, you guys are going to see me just spray her with some S3 spray. And then I'm going to press her out with my Kosa irons.
Crown, that's a jam.
All right, so here's where I'm going in with my S3 spray by Influence. I always put this in, or a heat protectant or some type of oil. You want to make sure that when you are pressing a natural hair client that you are protecting the hair and you're putting in heat protectant, you know, things to not damage the curl pattern. And this is why I stay booked and busy, not even trying to be cocky or bold or nothing like that. But again, being in the game for 10 plus years now, I have clients, literally I had a client came a couple of days ago. She had me rolling because I was booked, right? Whenever I open my book for like the month, it goes in like 30 minutes, right? And I know my clients hate it. I'm very blessed. At the same time, I feel bad. My regulars know they can text me, they can still get in or whatever, so it's no biggie. But I had one particular client, she DM'd me. So I told her like, hey, my book's opening, come in. So she was able to get one of my first appointments for this month. But with that being said, she came in and she was just like, girl, let me tell you how I went somewhere else because you were booked. And she was like, never again. Like, they had me waiting. I'm so used to you, like, you know, being here early. If I get here early, you ready to go. Your tools are out. She was like, it's not no foolishness. It ain't no people coming in and out. She was like, the salon atmosphere is very intimate. And she was just like bragging on me. And I just was really like, wow. And she said, you know what? Even though I live an hour and a half away, she said, I will literally never go to anybody else but you. She was like, because I had the worst experience. So it really just makes me feel good that my clients do realize the effort that I put into each service, because I really do try my best. So now, with all this rambling going on, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead in and just press her hair out. You'll see me just running the iron through the hair, and then you'll see me go back in and hit the ends again, because she had quite a few tangles and it's been a long time since she had her ends trimmed. So we were dealing with detangling the roots during the blow dry, and now I'm dealing with trying to get all the split ends pressed out so that way I can go in and give her a nice haircut / trim. So I included that in the video as well. Y'all know I'm gonna throw everything in here. And if you guys want to see more intimate, more detailed videos, more behind the scenes, please be sure to check out my membership. It's as low as $1 a month, and you get exclusive behind the scene content as well as story times as well.
Said 1, 2, 3, 4, who that at the front door? Oh shit, it's my friends, whoa. If I make a move, then it's gotta be beneficial. I've been in a cruise, but I'd rather have the benzo. I feel like J Tubbs, I've been staying 10 toes, right inside the end zone. I've been in a lag, cause I gotta pay the rent, ho. Cause I spent that shit on a Ralph Lauren trench coat shit, cause it get cold. Spliffy on extendo, open up the vents, ho. I don't like the high box, I don't like the stench, whoa. I would play the bench if it meant that we would win, ho, shit. But it don't, so my shot it gotta be wet, ho. 201, shit, I gotta represent, ho. Damn, that's right, shit, I gotta represent, ho. Straight color shirt, so I gotta be official. Mama hate work, so I gotta up the tempo. I get even, Steven. I ain't shy skirt. I like breezing, I like easy breezing. I don't like my nerves. I just spit a baby, what's up with you? I can fix you first. My girl fashion killer, so I do not mind to hold a purse. Shit, I look over New Jersey when I'm flying to New York. Could've been a governor, but that's not what I prefer. Shit, I'd rather roll a spliff and hit the stew and call it work. Got a lot of things to say, but first I said 1, 2, 3, 4, who that at the front door? Oh shit, it's my friends, whoa. I got lots of things that are messing with my mental, but one thing that's not is how this story ends. So cause it's already wrote. I'm not really laughing, I'm not really taking jokes. I like cocoa butter in my soap. I like looking up at all the buildings in New York. I like staying low so they don't know what I be on. They don't know what I be on. Always know it when I'm wrong.
I mean, it's not another me, can't even clone. I run 3 plays right up the gut to set the tone. Them sticks and stones won't break my bones, now I'm too strong. My haters got 12 hours screen time on their phone. Not quite the type of time I'm on. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, who that at the front door? Oh shit, it's my friends, whoa. If I make a move, then it's gotta be beneficial. I've been in a cruise, but I whip it, yeah, I whip it like a I said 1, 2, 3, 4, who that at the front door? Oh shit, it's my friends, whoa. If I make a move, then it's gotta be beneficial. I've been in a cruise, but I'd rather have the benzo. I feel like J Jet Tubbs, I've been staying 10 toes, right inside the end zone. I've been in a lag, cause I gotta pay the rent, ho. Cause I spent that shit on a Ralph Lauren trench coat shit, cause it get cold. Spliffy on extendo, open up the vents, ho. I don't like the high box, I don't like the stench, whoa. I would play the bench if it meant that we would win, ho, shit. But it don't, so my shot it gotta be wet, ho. 201, shit, I gotta represent, ho. Damn, that's right, shit, I gotta represent, ho. Straight color shirt, so I gotta be official. Mama hate work, so I gotta up the tempo. I get even, Steven. I ain't shy skirt. I like breezing, I like easy breezing. I don't like my nerves. I just spit a baby, what's up with you? I can fix you first. My girl fashion killer, so I do not mind to hold a purse. Shit, I look over New Jersey when I fly to New York. Could've been a governor, but that's not what I prefer. Shit, I'd rather roll a spliff and hit the stew and call it work. Got a lot of things to say, but first I said 1, 2, 3, 4, who that at the front door? Oh shit, it's my friends, whoa. I got lots of things that are messing with my mental, but one thing that's not is how this story ends. So cause it's already wrote. I'm not really laughing, I'm not really taking jokes. I like cocoa butter in my soap. I like looking up at all the buildings in New York. I like staying low so they don't know what I be on. They don't know what I be on.
So obviously, for time reasons and to not make this video super long, I didn't include the whole entire press because at this point it's the same thing. I'm just going through the whole entire head. Of course, when I get to her roots in the front that are those little short pieces, I did go in with my Kendra's Boutique hot comb as well as the flat iron. I'm a beast when it comes to gripping hair with the flat iron, so I can grip with any size flat iron, but I still go in with the hot comb just to make sure that's super straight. And now, oh, excuse me. You just see me going in here. I put my client in this mirror and I just basically let her mom know who's behind me, like where I'm going to cut the hair at. I let her watch. And then, of course, I recorded me. So how I do this is I'm just looking at the natural shape of her hair. And then I'm just going to go in and kind of mimic that. So it's going in a U shape. I want to make sure that everything is nice and even. She did have quite a few split ends that were actually like on the dark red part of my cape or the bright red part of my cape. But again, you just couldn't see it because it was so thin. So what I'm doing here now is just cleaning up the hair, and then I'm going to pull everything out at a 90-degree angle. And then we're just going to throw in some body curls. I'm going to run my fingers through, and she will be good to go from there. And of course, for my favorite part, I love when I do teen clients or like preteen, tween, because most of the time they just want their hair bone straight. But every now and again, they will say like, you know what, just go ahead and do your thing. So I say, you know what, let me curl your hair with these flat irons. If you don't like it, I can do something else. It's not permanent. I always let them know that, so that way they don't feel like, oh my God, if she bumped my ends, I hate it and I'm stuck with it. I always let them know like, hey, let me try this out. I think it'll be cute. But if you don't like it, absolute worst case scenario, we can always change the hairstyle, okay? So they're not stuck and they don't feel like, oh my God, like I hate this. So I'm just going in again with my my flat iron, I'm just curling her hair, and then you'll see me run my fingers through it at the end. And that pretty much is the gist of this hairstyle. I'm gonna get out of here because I'm home with the kids. It's Monday. I'm actually working today. Big shocker. Y'all know I'm a workaholic, which is why I don't really be on here like that. But just know your girl's out here making moves and making plays, okay? So with that being said, I hope everybody has an amazing weekend, enjoys their Labor Day weekend with their families. I'm gonna let this video play out. Drop a comment down below if you want to see more content like this, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
That's what's up, boy. 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 That's what's up, boy.